Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're trudging along through the week.
Yep, we are.
But, thankfully, we have a little hangout to be able to help us get through the rest of the week, right?
Pretty much.
Right, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to Drak Let's Play Live. Like I said last Saturday, I didn't really have anything special planned aside from stuff you guys have already seen. So we're just going to play, I'm going to play some WoW in the background, and we're just going to sit back and hang out and discuss the events of the week so far. All that fun stuff. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to get some business done on WoW, but who knows, maybe we'll switch over to a camera or something like that and just hang the F out. So, let's just get things started. Let's see, so...
Oh, it looks like somebody's...
I've heard of this. Welcome, Rising Sun.
Why, hello.
Let's see here. You know what? We can do the long fly, just because it doesn't really matter too much. I've heard of this game before. I'm sure you have, my friend. I'm sure you have. By the way, Shadow Blazer or Rising Sun, if you guys want in on Discord, just let me know, and I'll hop you into the group chat. Yeah, we're gonna get stupid stuff done, kind of like what we did for the test stream last week. You know, the one that I banned you forever.
Yeah, you banned me.
I banned you forever to the kitchen to go make me a sandwich. It's fun that we can make fun of that now, but like that bugged me so bad the following day when I realized that
it
happened.
drove you nuts.
Yeah, I was pacing around the house. It was nuts. Yeah, pretty much that. Just I'm gonna do some transmog runs, do some mount runs. Who knows? Maybe if we can get enough people, we'll see if we can get a dungeon going or something like that. But right now, I'm not worried about like having a set agenda. This is just to sit back and hang out.
Talk about what's coming up in the next couple months. Who knows?
Oh, I'm already excited about what's coming out tomorrow, literally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the remake of Borderlands comes out tomorrow. So like in between doctor's appointments, I might beg you if we could go over to... I don't want to go, but it's only a GameStop. So I might beg you. So, can I go to GameStop, please? Please, can I buy this? Please?
And why do I need to go?
Because you'd be in the car with me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you love me? Right?
Oh, you mean after our...
Sure thing, Rising Sun. Just go ahead and join into the voice channels over at our GNRO Discord server, and I'll bring you into the group chat.
Oh, you mean like our oldest daughter's appointment?
Mm-hmm. We don't need to explain what the appointment is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we just have an appointment, and so like on the way home, I might just be like, "Can I go to GameStop, please? Can I go back to GameStop? Can I go get Borderlands?"
And while our youngest is gonna go and get lots of probably, you know,
hugs, kisses, love from Grandma.
Grandma and her friends
Aw, Rising Sun will go to GameStop with me. That's nice of him. Will you make me feel better while they constantly get me to subscribe to their magazine and to their card and memberships and all that stuff? That's like the biggest annoyance of going to GameStop now is like you have to have about like you go to a website, you have about 15 different pop-ups, and that's GameStop now. It's just like, would you like to buy our magazine? Would you like to buy something used? Would you like to buy... It's like, no! Let's see. If need be, Rising Sun, if you don't have it, then the link is on my channel. Because I don't think I can bring you in unless you're in the voice servers, but I might be wrong. I'm still kind of a Discord noob. Okay, so we're off to go into that one run, or the one boss in Molten Core that I need a damn transmog piece for. Because I like having completed sets. Yeah, give me a second, and I can give you an invite link. Let's see if I can even remember how to do that. Let's see. There we go. And there you go. It's in chat and Discord. Should have done that while I was flying. That would have worked.
And crash into something. Who knows?
Pretty much. I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah.
For the Alliance.
There we go. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to be able to keep the links up a little bit more permanently, but no, of course not. Because we like making things difficult. Here we go. Okay. Cool beans. Okay. Yeah, pop into voice chat, Rising Sun, and I'll just drag you over. Just pick a channel, I don't really care which. And then... Or heaven forbid... There we go! I am the master.
Hi!
Oh my goodness. It's the Rising Sun.
Oh, and thanks, Shadow, for getting me in here, since I think you did that.
I dragged you in.
Ah, okay.
Because I am the master. I am the master.
Good to talk to you again.
Good to talk to you. How are things going?
Well, I have a giant fan in my kitchen because the water got places it shouldn't.
The what? The what got places and shit? What?
Water got places that it shouldn't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've had that happen from time to time.
So other than that, I've been pretty good.
Okay, all right. Well, hopefully the water has since been cleaned up and it's not moldy or anything.
Yeah, I caught it before it got too terrible.
That would be a good thing.
That's great.
We've had that problem happen a few times to us.
Oh yeah.
I'm about ready to get rid of all of our house's plumbing.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been like your brother's a while back in the basement.
That sounds bad.
Which brother are we talking about?
Your oldest? Didn't they have a flood in their
Oh
basement?
yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about that. Their basement flooded.
Could have been worse.
And we're talking like a good inch off the carpet of water.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad.
Well, it was even worse, like, because that's where. So my brother's a programmer, so he works remotely from home a lot of the time, and his office was in the basement.
Yeah.
So he lost lots of hardware that day.
Oh, I'm also a programmer, but I don't work from home, and my computer was far enough away that it was fine.
That's at least good, because I already, like, I could tell you he lost. Jeez, it must have been because the tower fried.
Yeah,
the surge. So at that point, he lost 50. At the time, it was like $1,500, $2,000 worth of hardware.
Yeah, plus anything he had on there that wasn't backed up.
Well, thankfully, he's meticulous that way, because he's been in management positions, and everybody just kind of begs you to back everything up. So he's very good at that, even when he's not in a management position. But yeah, that still sucked. Oh man.
Also, hi Drax Quest, since I don't think I've met you before.
Yep.
Yes, this is actually true. Art has been on a podcast with her, but you have not yet.
Not yet.
So
One of these days. I finally got to do one with Shadow, so.
Oh, that's right, because we brought you in for nostalgic anime, and now I'm kind of regretting that, considering the plan you divulged to me that you wanted to do for April Fools.
Oh, don't worry, it won't be until next year.
Would you like to divulge to my wife what that is, or do I get that honor?
I don't think she doesn't need to know it until I post it.
Sadly, she already does, but we'll keep quiet so we don't spoil it for people.
I did post my April Fool's video for this year today, and that was a fun one.
Yeah, I was actually a little confused because I thought there was going to be two.
Yeah, there was two. I did the one yesterday, and I was going to do a second one, but there's a mistake that I caught at the last minute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, damn it. And already I'm gonna have to run this again.
Again.
Son of a bitch.
I need to get on and do my mount runs.
Great. More busy work for you.
Yay.
Yeah, it's weird. I've seen stuff in the, like, for the WoW stream here, but I know it's, like, delayed from what you're actually doing in the voice chat.
Yeah, it's something that we're kind of having to learn as we go along, is that unfortunately there is going to be a little bit of delay. I'm still trying to work out the kinks for that. So you're gonna hear crap early on, and it's gonna sound weird. I'm just gonna warn you in advance. We're still trying to work out the delay factor for audio as well as game footage.
Yeah, I know there are ways you can speed it up, but I'm not an expert on streaming.
Well, what you basically do is, and this is different depending on if you go PC or if you go console, because consoles already have kind of a natural bit of delay within them when you link them up to, say, an Elgato or something like that. So you have to account for some level of delay. But for PC, and also for some older consoles, the delay is kind of unpredictable. It depends on the console you have and the bandwidth you have. So you basically just have to Russian roulette it.
Do you use OBS to stream it?
I use XSplit. I've used OBS in the past. OBS is a little too open source for me. And so I tend to like that there are a lot of preset settings within XSplit and use that instead. But I only use it for PC recordings and for streaming, because I have other software that can work out recording if I'm just doing it in Office to record like Let's Play footage.
Okay, yeah, I use OBS to stream when I do.
Mm-hmm. It's nothing against OBS. Just OBS to me is it's a little too open-ended. And in a lot of cases, I'm tech savvy, but I'm not that tech savvy. And so at that point, XSplit just worked better for me because it already had a couple of things preset in.
Yeah, for stuff I don't know, I would want it to be like more set in stone.
Yeah, and so like, because I remember for a while there, my guild was willing enough to let me stream raids with them, and I was actually experimenting with OBS during that time, and oh, it was nuts. I had used XSplit before then, and I really liked it, but everybody was recommending if you want to have no delay or latency issues, then you got to use OBS. And funniest thing, I still had them with OBS, but instead of just saying, like you can put in this many milliseconds worth of delay, you could customize it a little bit more than that. And that to me was just like, too many buttons.
Yeah, it also depends on your internet connection too.
I couldn't explain it other than that, because we had factors of actual delay within PC itself. When I tried to do game footage, there would be delay within the console itself, and we're talking more delay than I've ever gotten on modern consoles, because it was like PS4 footage I was trying to get, and delay on that is not as bad as say like PS3 or 360. So it was just crazy. So at that point, it's like, I'm gonna go back to XSplit. I know XSplit has served me well in the past, and I'll make that work. Okay, so unfortunately that one didn't work out. I guess we'll go to the next one. Go to all my dwarves.
Yeah. Oh, this one another hunter? Or is this what you're on before?
So that was my dwarf hunter. This is now my dwarf warrior.
Okay, yeah, Tree's definitely behind then.
In all honesty,
I dwell in the Shadowlands.
I'm debating whether or not to change him, but like as soon as I unlock Dark Irons, which spoiler alert, no, you guys have wondered why there isn't a Dark Iron video. It's because I haven't unlocked it yet. And as soon as I know, I you know what, I'm disappointed in me too.
I
I don't have it unlocked for myself either.
Artist
of course
trying
you
to
don't. You're like Horde strict, so
Artist trying to
Haven't-
push him to finish the Kultiris story. That's how far behind he is.
yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't unlocked any of the Horde allied races other than Nightborn.
Oh, really? Okay, so you don't have High Mountain Tauren, and
No,
you don't
I don't
have Magar Orc, and you don't, are you just not interested in getting them?
Not really. Since all my characters are kept, I'm not that interested in leveling a new one.
Okay.
So I do want to just play through like the stories to get them, but I'm not really motivated to.
That's kind of the problem that a lot of people I know are running into, myself included. Is like, you know, and here's my personal problem. You know, Legion just gave me. It maybe gave me too much candy. It maybe gave me too much stuff to do, and so now, like with BFA, even though there's still a lot of candy on the plate, I'm just like, I can wait, you know, and I just won't do it right away. I'll go see if I can do something else in the meantime, and therefore crap doesn't get done.
Yeah, so I'll probably go through the unlocking them at some point when I have time. Like I've had like I've had like a ton of videos I've been working on lately, so I've not really had time for that.
That's kind of my deal too. Is not just videos, but business is starting to kind of pick up for me. So at that point, right before I took a holiday break, like I got a bunch of clients who were looking to do VO and stuff like that in 2019. So some of them are still working with me, some of them aren't. And at that point, it's like with 2 kids plus doing these projects, plus doing YouTube, plus doing all this stuff, not a whole lot of time to be able to do anything other than go to bed and just crash 10 minutes later. But no, I've gotten crap because the Magar Orc scenario is like the only one I've unlocked, aside from the Legion ones. And
and they're Horde.
They are in fact Horde. Well, technically, my first 120 in BFA, you'll be proud, was a Horde Druid.
I am surprised.
And Art will hate you forever now.
Well, I mean, technically, I have a 120 Alliance Druid as well, because I love Druids. But the main reason being is like the Zandalari the Zandalar quest line was way more interesting to me than what Kultiris was doing. Sure, Kultiris had the Jaina edge to it, but I'd been waiting to see Zandalari and Troll lore for 3 or 4 expansions at this point in WoW. So I was more interested in what Zandalar was providing instead of Kultiris.
Yeah, I have enjoyed the Zandalar perk quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. I haven't unlocked my Zandalari yet, but I'm looking forward to it because my plan initially is to, as soon as I unlock the Zandalari trolls, I'm just gonna move my druid over to them, just because I like the whole Dinomancer aspect, where everything is more dinosaur based instead of the usual forms that we've been getting in all druid continuity, as it were.
So you'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I've already decided as soon as I get a dark iron. So I have lots of dwarves, and I'm gonna make one of them a dark iron. I'm not sure if it's gonna be my pally or if it's gonna be my warrior, and then at that point I'll have that. And then just because right now leveling footage on allied races is really great for vlogs. If I don't want to necessarily go and get console stuff, and then I'll go work on the Kultirans and the Zandalari. Because I mean, as I pointed out to you on Discord, I am so far behind in this damn story.
Yeah, maybe we'll get caught up by the next expansion.
Please?
You wish.
I mean, I still need to go do... Like, I'm finishing up Kultiris and getting that story. Then I'm going to go and do the endgame content that I haven't seen yet. So I've seen all the dungeons except for the 2 mythic ones. So Siege of Borealis and King's Rest, and then I'm gonna go do Uldir, and then I'm just gonna get into the patch content because I'm so far behind.
Did you finish the Zandalari side?
The zone quests?
Or the story?
Yep. Yep, and I liked it. I liked how it ended, just because it basically the Horde is in a bunch of deals with the devil, and so I'm very much enjoying that.
Okay, so my friend is spamming with tons of messages telling me to go watch anime with him, I think, so I need to go.
Okay. All right, well, it was good to have you, man. And who knows,
good to talk to you.
Maybe in a future stream we'll get some dungeons done, and I'll actually have reasons to get on my Horde characters again.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, take care.
Take care.
Okay, so as we continue to move along, I think we had Alex there for a second, but then he saw that we were doing WoW stuff. And he's like, no, I think I'll pass.
Yeah, probably.
And this is why you need to send him a text saying, "Get in here, get in here." Oh man, so yeah, so like I was saying before, I'm excited for tomorrow, just because Borderlands. There's lots of stuff coming out. So technically we're in April, so I think in like 2 weeks Mortal Kombat 11 hits. So Mortal Kombat fans rejoice. And again in 2 weeks Hellboy comes out, so that's if I get to ask for my birthday present, Hellboy. Can I go see Hellboy?
Well, yeah, you can go see Hellboy.
Can you take me to go see Hellboy? You know I don't like going to movies alone.
Well, I thought Alex was gonna go with you as well.
Actually, I would love to be able to drag you both, because Hellboy is one of those really great comic properties that isn't owned by the big two. And yeah, I think you both would like it, in all honesty. Like it's demon slaying stuff, but it's snarky. Like that's the reason I like Hellboy, is that he's a snarky son of a bitch, you know?
Well, yeah.
He's a snarky son of a gun, and so at that point it's very enjoyable to sit back and listen to him wisecrack everybody that he's about to shoot. But yeah, I think you both would like it, and I remember when I brought it up to Alex was like, it was either Alex or you who was saying, well, aren't there movies already? Don't I need to go watch them?
No, I didn't ask that.
Thankfully, it's a reboot, so you don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to know all the history.
I mean, you could go watch the originals to kind of figure out.
I did already. I did because I like them. I'm not as big on the sequel movie, but I do like the original Hellboy movie. I think it was really good, and especially during the year it came out in theaters, it was a really slow movie year.
Yeah.
And this thing came out, the original Hellboy came out like in the middle of February, and it was like everybody's saving grace until the summer rolled around that year. I can't even remember what year it was. Alex, if we still have you in chat, go do some research. Or here, Andrea, maybe you ought to just go. You got to nudge him back into the chat.
Is he even in the chat?
I'm not sure, but he's usually the moderator when I do stuff like this. And unfortunately, since he hasn't typed anything, he's not considered a participant in the chat anymore.
Yeah.
So I've noticed people will come in, and if they don't leave anything in the chat room, then the chat room doesn't consider them participants, and ergo, I don't know if they're there.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of deal.
Hard to say.
So, but maybe I can do the search while we're waiting to go and do more bugs. More bugs.
Oh, are we going to Encourage?
Yes, because I still need 2 items for Warrior Transmog there.
Yay.
Somebody asked me after that first stream, like, why are you going for Encourage stuff? Most of it's ugly. At this point, I'm really just doing it for variety. Because, unfortunately, I don't know if people actually realize this, but when you're leveling your allied races or new characters, you're restricted. You can't have the transmogs from, like, Mists of Pandaria right off the bat.
Yeah.
You have to go to tier 1 through 3 content. And I know I don't have a single piece of tier 3, but I know for a fact for people that do that you can still use tier 3 for the younger characters. It doesn't have the restriction. But I don't have that, so I'm basically just looking to make things full of variety. Like I said, a lot of the vlog footage that I've done, especially for like 12 days and all that, was WoW footage with other images coming up, and I figure I can still do that. I'll do other game footage, don't worry, but WoW is easy. Because, like, to record... I know it sounds lazy to say that, but when I spend a lot more time in the vlogs figuring out what I want to say, and maybe even writing it down, and then I just go, game footage, okay. Either dig something up that I already had, or go and get new footage. Okay, I'm going to go put Netflix on the TV, and I'm going to go record an hour of Allied race footage. Because it's also a great motivator to get me to level those damn Allied races. Oh. Like, the greatest idea of Battle for Azeroth, and they're I'm not saying they're a nuisance, but it's just like, go level again.
I thought you loved leveling.
Yeah, I'm pretty zen-like about it, but now I'm leveling in other things. Because I've done the leveling experience in WoW, and I have no problem like doing it as long as I'm properly distracted.
Yeah.
But for the most part, these days, like, grinding time is spent more where it needs to be. Like, it's spent on Final Fantasy. It's spent on Pokemon, because we're still working on trying to get Emerald back.
Oh, yeah.
It's spent on, you know, games that we're actively working on Let's Plays, because we've got to get footage for them. And we're almost there. Actually, I don't know if Alex is there or not. Go pester him. Go pester him. Tell him to get on here. Let me see if I can find a Hellboy release date. I know when this Hellboy releases, which is April 12th, but I can't remember when the last one released. Hellboy 2: The Golden Army. That was in 2008. I want to say like 2004, maybe. 2004 was when the first Hellboy came out. Spawn. I'm looking specifically. Okay, this is stupid. Google, damn it. Okay, yeah, it was a 2004 film. I'm looking for Hellboy, and look at all of the things that have come up on my phone under it. We've got Hellboy 2, we've got Doctor Strange, Season of the Witch, Ghost Rider, Ghost of Vengeance, Spawn, Hobbit, Gods of Egypt. How many of these things say Hellboy in them? None!
None?
None! Apple, you fail. Why do I still have an Apple phone? I don't know.
Who knows?
I really had to go back to Android.
Let's see if the Shadow Blazer will answer my call.
Come out of the shadows. We shall commence the ritual. So I'm gonna also point this out. The plan tonight is to go for 2 hours, but if we feel like we can pull out a third, we will do it. It just depends, because we've got kind of an early day ahead of us tomorrow, so we're hanging out for a little bit before we gotta go hit the sack and get whatever sleep we can, because tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and fly over to Silithus and see if I can get me some transmog. Anything?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
I'm hoping that...
And I'm trying to bring up like a list of... Jeez, I don't even know what's coming out in April anymore. Oh, you know, another thing that I'm actually really excited for that I think is coming out this week is Yoshi's Crafted World. Because I like those games, strangely enough. I don't know why.
It's called what? Yoshi's
Crafted World. So, you remember when Kirby's Epic Yarn happened?
Oh, yeah.
So that happened, and then they did Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, which was like... instead of yarn, it was silly putty.
Oh.
So you had that, and then eventually they did. I want to say it was Yoshi's Yarny World, where it was Yoshi in yarn at that point. And now they're gonna do Yoshi's Crafted World, which is just more of the gimmick, but I'm okay with it. Here we go. Into Ancrage we go. So I still need both my items from the Twin Imps and from Cthulhu himself. So we'll see how lucky I get. Okay, let's just take this guy.
I would be epic.
The only one that bleeds epic here is me. Let's just be honest. There we go. No loot from him, but I wasn't really expecting any. And the downside is we're probably not going to get a lot of people because it's in the middle of the week.
Yep.
And the middle of the week is they've got to go to bed early because they got work in the morning. And we're kind of no different. But, you know, we like hanging out.
Yep.
We like doing some other things. And who knows? Like, the plan initially is for these nights to just be like WoW or Diablo or something like that, really easy to do while we hang out. But could easily go into some console game footage. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, if we were going to do that this week, I would have waited till tomorrow and then just done Borderlands.
Pretty much.
I'd be like, let's go play some Borderlands. Let's go play some Borderlands. Which is going to be interesting because you don't play Diablo. And Borderlands is kind of like that. So I thought it was
like a first person.
It's a first person shooter, but it's got Diablo mechanics. Where you actually can... So the Diablo mechanics are basically like you have some basic classes that you can work with. You can then go to do dungeons for tons and tons of loot, which the loot is like randomly generated. So that's like Diablo. I think even the dungeon layout in some cases for those games changes. I never tried just because I went through the story. But that's kind of the premise. It's more like a roguelike where you can consistently do these dungeons for gear and work on your class. And so it's not necessarily like a Call of Duty first-person shooter. It's more like an RPG first-person shooter.
What? You didn't... I'm surprised you haven't dragged some of those.
No, these big guys are usually the ones that will get me. Oh, no. Now I'm in combat. So now I'm in for it. Now you done it. How dares ya? Look at all the bugs. Hope nobody has a fear of bugs.
Could you always mount in here?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I thought you...
Yeah, it's one of the few inside areas where you can mount.
I forgot. I didn't think you could for some reason.
Yep, you can. And it's very helpful because the dungeon is... Like, the raid itself is huge. If you had to run through this, like, manually, oh, it'd take forever. No, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
No freaking thank you. No, the reason I think that you guys would like Borderlands is because it's hilarious. Like, they had lots of fun writing the story of Borderlands. I'm not even gonna lie. There's tons of geeky references. I know that one of the transportation stations makes a Back to the Future joke about not having the necessarily 1.22 gigawatts, I think is how they say it. It's always like this weird roundabout way of saying it, but they're talking about 1.21 gigawatts.
Oh yeah,
kind of thing. So it's always been fun. But because I've completed the first game, I still need to make my way through the second. But now that it's on PS4 and an amazing 4K, which I don't even have a TV that can use 4K, I could do it. But not in 4K. Ever wonder why I never boast about the fact that I don't have a PS4 Pro?
Oh, yeah.
I don't need it. I don't have a TV that can run 4K. Okay, deeper and deeper into the hive we go. Where we stop, only the bosses know. Because I'm really only doing this to get some frickin' loot. Get some transmog loot a-going. Actually, that'll be the question of the night. Like, what are you guys excited for? Like, I don't even know all the indie releases that are happening in April. Because those are kind of hard to track. But I would be very interested to see what you guys think. Most of my releases aren't happening until the summer, but I'm sure there's tons of other stuff that people are excited for. Hey, look, it's my unicorn. Like the one mount that I was able to get from the Broken Isles Paragon caches.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not even the one I want.
Which one did you want?
I want that damn Storm Drake from Stormheim.
Oh.
I love the Storm Drakes. And so I wanted to have that mount. And I think the world boss also drops a color variant of it. Okay, can I sneak past this guy, this big old Anubisath? Yes. Yes. Come here, Vectalash.
It's too late now. Turn away.
We'll just go ahead and kill you. Okay. Die, all of you. There we go. I think the baby woke up, so Andrew's actually awake from the future. There we are. That's the other reason we can actually make this work, is the baby's asleep. All we have to do is put her back to sleep and she'll be okay. We fed her a nice big bottle. Let's see. Belt of the Fallen Emperor. Is that the one I need? I have to actually come in here and check, because... Okay, so... No, Royal Karaji Belt. So, no! I'm still doing the Twin Emperors. That sucks. Well, here's hoping Cthulhu drops what I need. And then I never have to do Cthulhu on this character ever again. But knowing my luck, probably not gonna happen. Why? Because WoW hates me. Okay. Making our way deeper into Ankiraj. Is the baby okay?
I think she was just upset.
She was upset because she woke up and Mommy and Daddy weren't there. So that makes sense. Oh my. Okay. So we don't need the big worm. Bad news. I'm doing Twin Emperors again. Because I can't catch a break.
Well, you did it before.
Yeah, I just want to stop. But no, I must have the armor set.
Well, yeah, because you have to get past him to get to the last one, right? Cthulhu?
He is required, yeah, but I wouldn't need to loot him.
Oh.
What I'm hoping here is that if I get the Cthulhu item, then I never have to do Cthulhu again. And then at that point, all I have to do is the Twin Emperors until I get the proper drop. We'll see if we get lucky with it.
I just wish that after you do Cthulhu, that you don't have, there would be a shortcut to just get out of here and somehow go all the way back.
This is true. But you'll notice that all of the raid dungeons, like if you want to be able to get out, very few of them actually have exits.
I know. I just wish this one did, because
it's just at that point you might as well hearth. Because I literally think that Blizzard has thought this through in the fact that they're assuming that by the time you actually get to that point, you're dead tired. So you're probably gonna hearth anyway.
True, but unless if you can't at the time, you're like, oh, you gotta wait.
There we go. Come on, swallow me. Swallow me. Swallow me whole.
I'm waiting.
I know, right? There we go. So now I'm in the belly.
Jeez, and I thought we got out of Jabba Jabba's belly.
No, we never do. Once one game lets us get out, another one pulls us back in.
And we're not inside Monstro.
No, we're not. There we go. So Cthulhu, you're done. And I can already tell you he did not drop my item. Because it's like gloves from Cthulhu. Why do you hate me, Cthulhu? Okay, well, we'll go ahead and hearth over. And so there's a couple things I think we could easily do here. One of which could be, and I'm just spitballing, I could go and level on a character, or I can go and do some mount runs. I'm figuring that mount runs are probably going to be more entertaining for people than me going to level on a character. But whoever's in the chat, go ahead and let me know, and we'll figure it out. In the meantime, I'm going to go park the warrior. And then I guess get ready for the first mount run tonight. Or I'll let you guys pick. Aw, poor baby girl. My youngest wants mommy. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get on the druid for mount runs, and then if people want something different, I can hop on one of the characters that I'm leveling right now.
Before a young Tortolan can inscribe their first scroll,
shut up, Nola.
Practice their basic shapes. Can you show these little ones how it's done?
No. I did your rep. I'm done. You can't make me. Well, you probably can, because I don't have the rep on Alliance, but yeah, it kind of makes me pine for the days of Kirin Tor Dalaran. At least those were simple quests, and they actually let you put rep towards other areas. I'm sure that that's the plan for the Tortolans later on, because that's kind of what they did. Well, actually, with Kirin Tor Dalaran, they actually had the tokens early on, so maybe that's not what their plan is. I hope it is, because otherwise, there's not really a whole lot of reasons to go make sure the turtles make it to the water. Just saying. There we go. Thankfully, on Kultiris and anything past Legion, it doesn't take forever to get anything. It doesn't take too long to get where you need to go. So we'll just fly all the way back to Borealis. There we go. Somebody's being stubborn.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I think she just needs some white noise.
Something to that effect, yeah. Okay, now that we're back in Borealis, I mean, what do you think, hon? We could do mount runs, or we could do, I mean, I could go level on a character and have fun that way, or we could go and do mount runs. What sounds better to you?
I'm just used to mount runs, but unless you like to level.
I mean, I could go level so that I could go do that incursion, but yeah, let's go do a mount run, or 2, or 3, or maybe a bajillion. Just saying, guys. We've all seen my good luck on stream. All right.
Who knows? Maybe you'll be lucky and get a mount.
Yeah, I'm not as optimistic as you. I'm really not. Okay, so portal to Stormwind. So we can fly all the way down. I will admit that the portal room has grown on me. I really do like it. I haven't seen the Horde version yet, but I do like the portal room. It's a good idea. Huh, I didn't barely notice those 4 guys. Okie dokie. And away we go! So, the first one that I probably need to go and do would be Karazhan. Oh, crap. Now I know why I've been having streaming problems. Let me see if I can fix this on the stream. This will probably be helpful. Unfortunately not. I would probably have to restart the stream.
What's wrong?
I put the wrong resolution in, and so some things are getting kind of clipped out.
Well met.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We've had our hiccup of the night, what can I say? Yeah, because so technically the stream is supposed to be like 720p right now, and the stream is coming up as 1080, and it's because XSplit is set to 1080. Okay, well, we'll figure that crap out. We'll figure it out in due course. And I guess while we're flying, let's actually figure out some video game release dates. See if we can get something going here. Okay, so 2019. Where is it? Let's just go with Wikipedia.
Oh, I didn't think you trusted Wikipedia.
I don't trust it when I'm researching things. Are you just looking for reasons to give me crap? Is that what you're doing? Okay. So March, we're into April. Darksiders War Mastered Edition. I'll just kind of skip through this. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I'm still kind of tempted to get that. It looks pretty good, considering it was done on a fairly light budget. So maybe that's something to look into. The Ace Attorney trilogy for modern day consoles. Very excited about that, because I've been pushing for the Ace Attorney trilogy to be done on Drak Let Shadow. Pushing. Shovel Knight Showdown, Konami Arcade Classics. Yeah, no thanks. And a bunch of Final Fantasy games that are going to be coming out for Switch. Mortal Kombat 11 is April 23rd, so it's going to be later in the month. Days Gone. No. That's the horde zombie shooter that you were kind of interested in.
Oh yeah.
From the guys that make Siphon Filter.
Yeah.
And yeah, no thanks. It really doesn't look like there's anything to it aside from the horde mode that, from what I understand from people who have internally tested it and such, are they're not impressed by it. Let's put it that way. So I'll probably skip that one. Super Meat Boy Forever. I'm kind of tempted to get that, but I have it on PC. I have Super Meat Boy anyway. Let's see. Life is Strange 2 Episode 3. That'll make Brinton very happy. Oh, actually, that's technically in May. So Life is Strange 2, Rage 2. You know, at one point I was interested in Rage 2. I am not interested anymore. Assassin's Creed 3 coming out for Switch. And the thing I'm finding really funny right now is that, so you have the massive influx of Final Fantasy games coming from Square Enix to Switch. Now there's a massive influx of Resident Evil games coming from Konami.
Oh, really?
Or from Capcom, sorry. Yeah, so they have Resident Evil 1, or the Resident Evil remake. They have 0, 4. I think they're trying to get 5 and 6 to the Switch. Not even sure if that's a good idea. Yeah, I just find it funny. Like, everybody's having these massive influxes over to Switch because of the popularity. All right, come midnight.
Perhaps you would rather test yourselves against a more formidable opponent. Always knew someday I will become.
Dang it.
The hunted.
I did
Nope.
the one thing I shouldn't have done. Turn off auto loop for the moment. Nope. Midnight did not drop.
Oh.
Because Midnight hates me. You guys heard it.
Midnight always hates you.
Robin's Review World. I completely missed you. Welcome. Is this a slow-paced game? No, not really. We're doing a lot of slow-paced things. Why? Because we're just here to have fun tonight. I mean, I could go and run a dungeon, and you guys could have some fun with that, but that's kind of not what we're looking to do tonight. Since it's Tuesday, we know people are tired. They're probably just looking to talk. We figure we could just do that.
Just chat and shoot the breeze for a bit.
Shoot the breeze. See if Drak can get lucky. That's real funny. Drak getting lucky.
He only gets lucky when he's trying to show me something.
No, that's you getting lucky. That's you getting lucky, and you will not let that go, will you?
Nope.
Not once.
Nope.
Oh, and welcome, Deadmeister. Still waiting for the Switch ports of Grandia 1 and 2. I think you're going to keep waiting. I have not heard anything. I mean, jeez, is Grandia even... Is it on PS4 store? I know it's on PS... I know at least one of them's on PS3 store.
Hello.
I don't think so. I don't see it going to Switch either. Grandia is kind of a niche RPG that came out, I think, during the PlayStation era? Yeah, PlayStation. I mean, it's possible. I could be proven wrong.
Safe travel.
Let's see, what else do we have here? So that's pretty much it for May. Just a bunch of repeats. Then we get into June. Not really. Super Mario Maker 2 is supposedly coming out in June. And I believe that's where the window begins for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And I'm very excited for that. Not excited enough to watch E3, but that's just me. July, we have Dragon Quest Builders 2. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Wolfenstein Youngblood, this is DLC. Okay, we all get lucky. You know, well, we're hoping, Robin, we're hoping. I'm not that lucky when it comes to things like mount runs. Let's see, August. August has Shenmue 3, so that's definitely what I'm excited for. And Astral Chain, which is the new game from Platinum. And so Platinum is the company that originally was the team that did the Devil May Cry games in Capcom. Then they branched out and they got the deal with Sega to do Bayonetta. And now they're actually like a second-party developer for Nintendo. So that's why Bayonetta 2 is Nintendo exclusive. Because they got the rights to it. And originally there was going to be an Xbox exclusive game called Scalebound. And I have heard talk that Microsoft and now that Nintendo and Microsoft are buddy-buddy with each other, they might actually consider giving Scalebound over to Nintendo.
I still cannot wait when eventually The Last of Us 2 comes out.
I think you're going to be waiting a while.
I know.
I don't think it's coming out this year.
I know.
A lot of things that I've read are speculating a 2020 release date for that. And that it might get pushed back to the PS5. So, I mean, it sucks, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't think of a bigger draw than Last of Us 2.
Especially, you know, they gotta think of what games they want to put onto the PS5 for their launch.
Yeah, and Last of Us 2 would be a really good launch title. Let's see, Pot on, Crystal Song, Shatrath, here we go. We'll head to Shatrath to see if I can get myself a Phoenix mount. And not your namby-pamby Harry Potter phoenixes. This is a WoW phoenix, damn it. This is a WoW frickin' phoenix.
May the light embrace you.
So we'll be doing another long flight. Then we go into September, Catherine Full Body. I'm already going to be getting that. Very excited for Catherine Full Body. Somebody actually did suggest in a previous stream that I ought to just sneak Catherine on and just let you see the first little bit of it and see what you think.
Isn't that something that Alex wanted to do?
Alex wants to play it, but I could play through it again. I don't have a problem.
Oh.
I don't have a problem. I think the only reason that you're kind of saying no is because I keep on saying it's a game about lust, because there's a lot of cheating.
I'm pretty sure.
But the funniest thing is that that's half the gameplay. For some reason, Atlas, the designer, decided, okay, well, we'll put all this dialogue stuff and all this relationship stuff during the night, and then when you're then you go to sleep, and you're in these nightmare dreams that are basically puzzle games.
Really?
Yes. So you are literally trying to solve these big puzzle towers in your boxers.
Okay.
Because the guy you play as, Vincent, he always goes to bed in his boxers. So it's like, okay, well, I guess you enter the dream world the way you came in. And the even better part is, so since you're asleep, they decided to have a sheep motif for it, like counting sheep. So all the other people who are stuck in the dream world with you all look like sheep to you, but then you have like sheep horns. And you look like a sheep to them, kind of thing. So it's like, oh, look, we're counting sheep. But that's the funniest part is like, yeah, it's got all this relationship stuff, but it's based around a puzzle game. And a fairly fun and compelling one at that. That's why I like it. Is, occasionally, sometimes you just need to go and do like a little bit of Tetris to get the mind droning. And Catherine was that for like a good couple of nights for me. It was like, go and do a level. Nothing huge, just go do a level. And then I get tired enough and I go to bed. So yeah, Catherine Full Body, very excited about that. And not for the way that a lot of people think. I'm not looking to get all leery about it. No, I'm just interested in what they're going to do with it. And let's see, so that's September. We don't have anything for October and November, and Life is Strange Episode 5 is in December. Now, there's tons of games that haven't been announced yet, which we might see for 2019. There is an Untitled Animal Crossing. That's interesting. Untitled the Battletoads game, which is coming out for Xbox One. Looking forward to that. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, like I said. Cadence of Hyrule, which just barely got announced. Let's see. I'm not going to read all of these, but Daemon X Machina. I'm very excited for that. It's a Nintendo mech game.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool. Digimon Survive.
Oh, okay.
It's a survival strategy role-playing game developed by the people that I think also did Cyber Sleuth, another Digimon game that came out for PS4. Yeah, Digimon games are still coming out.
Wow.
It's the weirdest thing.
I didn't even, wasn't there one...
There you go, Deadmeister. Catherine's my favorite puzzle game. See? It's not that bad. It's just based around lust.
Mm-hmm.
Boxers, what about playing in a... well, you play as a guy. So, bikini, not sure if that would work, Robin. I mean, I'm sure he would look very good, but he'd probably need to shave. Just saying. I'm trying to even think a kimono? I had to look at the emoji. I was like, a kimono? No. He's like a Japanese computer programmer. So everything's fairly modern. But, I mean, it's got anime in it. So there you go. There's your motivation. So, yeah, Daemon X Machina, the Digimon Survive, where was I? Dragon Quest XI. Oh, Crystal Chronicles Remastered. That'll be interesting when it comes out. Freedom Planet 2, the game that Alex hopes and begs and pleads that it come out this
Oh yeah, because didn't we play the first Freedom Planet?
Me and Alex did, but you weren't in on that. But I know that he was very keen on getting you to play it too.
Well, what was the game we played when we went to Moab? And we was
Tiny Brains.
Oh, okay. I thought
we still need to find a way to get back to Tiny Brains, because that was actually really fun. Let's see, Gears 5. That's definitely coming out next year. I'm guessing it's a winter release. Halo Master Chief Collection for Nintendo for Windows, but I've also heard talk of it coming to the Nintendo Switch. That's weird. A Microsoft title coming out for Nintendo. The Master Chief Collection of all things. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice coming out for Nintendo Switch. Indivisible. Now that's another indie game that I have been waiting 2-3 years for. It's an action RPG, but it's animation, like its cartoon aesthetic is amazing. Let's see, Ion Maiden, Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, technically it doesn't have a release date yet. We could go and do some more ghost hunting. That sounds like fun, right? Watching Luigi get scared of things?
Oh, yes.
Mario Kart Tour, which is supposedly... It's going to be the Mario Kart title that comes out for mobile. So you have that. Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. I am very excited for that one. Just because it's a return back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Another Diablo-like game. That's right, the Medieval remake still hasn't been announced yet. For PS4, I wonder if that'll get pushed back to the PS5. Because that's a highly anticipated one for PlayStation. Holy crap, PlayStation went on like a real remake frenzy, roughly. Because you had the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had the Spyro Reignited trilogy, which are two major PlayStation mascots. I don't care that Universal owns them. They were PlayStation mascots at the time. I'm getting a drink. That's why I'm clicking here. I'm sure I'm going to get comments. Oh, great. He's a clicker. He's a clicker. I did it once in one of my artifact videos for the Legion beta, and somebody gave me endless crap throughout like the rest of my videos.
Oh, really?
It's like, oh, you're just a clicker. No true WoW player could ever be a clicker. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I still need to play the first one. Ori and the Blind Forest. Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's definitely something to look forward to later in the year. Psychonauts 2. The Samurai Spirits, which is technically Samurai Showdown. Very excited for that. Oh, hey, look, it's the monologue boss.
Yep.
I mean, I like it and all, but yeah, he tends to ramble. There we go.
Power. My people are addicted to it. A dependence made manifest after the sun was destroyed.
Shut up, Kalthos. I'm looking at this. Shantae 5.
To the future.
That's another one that Alex is excited for.
To stop it. No one can stop me now.
See, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm not even sure if this is still coming. Because EA is not going to bring it to E3. Because you guys don't know how to make good decisions. Oh, hi, Thaladred. Two Worlds 3? Two Worlds... Why? Why is Two Worlds 3 a thing?
Who knows?
Two Worlds is a failed Xbox RPG.
Blood for blood.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Stay here is a short one.
See, oh, in town, I'm looking forward to that. So that is a game being made by Game Freak. Yeah, Game Freak makes games other than Pokemon. And this one actually looks like it's really cool. It's going to be like you're the hero of a town, and you just have to deal with the threats that the town faces. That's it.
I have many weapons in my arsenal.
Ah, yeah, you keep on saying that you have many weapons in your arsenal, but then all I have to do is... Wow, I didn't even do anything. My trinket just retaliated on him. Okay. Oh, Vampire for oh, Team Mini Christmas. I'm not even sure if I feel good about that. Warcraft 3 Reforged. That makes sense. World of Warcraft Classic is coming out in the summer. Wasteland 3. Who's your dad? Who's your daddy? What the hell? there's just stuff that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, and I completely forgot this one. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the remake. That's a very exciting one. Looking forward to Link's Awakening being remade. And obviously being on a console. That definitely helps. So let us know, chat, what games are you excited for in 2019? And if there are any I missed, let me know, and I'll go through the list again and see if I can find them. There are a lot of franchises, unfortunately, that I do not follow, but I love the fact that Deadmeister, you and I have a kinship right here. Catherine, favorite puzzle game. Is it my favorite puzzle game? It's up there. I could definitely say that. It's definitely up there. I just don't know if I want to necessarily put it against games that I've been playing for far longer, like, say, Tetris.
It would be unfair to make you fight all 4 advisors at
or
once.
Adventures of Lolo. That's
fair treatment was never shown to my people. I'm just returning the favor.
Oh, yay.
I will not.
Are you guys seeing why I call this guy the monologue boss? Yeah, it's kind of lengthy. And it was cool back in the day. It's not so much anymore.
Forgive me, my prince. I have been...
Wow, she's just getting really lucky with the disorients right now. Okay. He's getting lucky with stuff as well.
Perils. Oh, wait.
Sometimes one must take matters into one's own hands.
Screw you.
I have not come this far to be stopped. The future I have planned will not be jeopardized.
Hello again, Rising
Now
Sun.
you will taste true power.
You're back. Did you watch your anime?
He got pulled away. He got pulled away by a friend. Now, Kalthos, what did we tell you about breaking the window? What did we tell you?
How many times do we have to replace that window?
Go to your room, Kalthos. Go to your room. March. Stop absorbing the powers of the Nether. March. This is like a joke with us. We make fun of the monologue boss as long as we possibly can. There we go.
Quell the loss.
And no Ashes of Alar. I'm never gonna get it. I'm never gonna get it. Don't look at me like that. I'm never gonna get it.
You will. You should put on that mod that counts how many times you run.
No! No! I don't even know how you find that enjoyable. Like, having this thing constantly tell me that, oh yeah, by the way, it's been like 30 bajillion times you haven't gotten this mount. But hey, keep trying. Oh, I need to go to bed, but saw you were still streaming and watched an episode of Fate Kaleid with a friend and brother. Their reactions were fun. Okay. Is that the Fate Stay Night series? The name sounds familiar. If it's not, then let me know. And what about their reactions was fun? That kind of worries me. I know that some people have recommended Fate Stay Night to me. Or, yeah, Fate Stay Night, I think is what it's called. I can't watch anime that breaks my brain anymore. I should run this one once and then get it and then laugh at Drak. Yeah, thanks, Rising Sun. That's technically what she did. That's technically what she did.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I bring her in to teach her how to do a mount run, then the mount drops, and I put like months into that. It's a Magical Girl spin-off of Fate Stay Night. Yeah, I heard that it was a big franchise. Like there was multiple seasons and multiple incarnations.
Need help?
I don't know if I want to pick this up now.
Lifeless.
Like, Fate Stay Night is like it's supposed to be this huge anime series that some people that Alex has streamed with have recommended. And so I already look at it and go, this already sounds like an anime that's 200 plus episodes. Not sure if I have the patience for it. See, actually, Rising Sun, you missed an opportunity because you wanted to do you wanted to do a video on shipping. You should wait till September and do one on Catherine Fullbody. And the 3 different girls that you can pick to hook up with your main character, Vincent. I mean, for crying out loud, one of them's a demon. There's lots of fun to be had there. I don't know about the other one, but I know the 2, but the 3rd one that got added, I don't know much. There's so many different Fate Stay Nights, a VN with 3 roots, each with their own anime oh, okay, alright, visual novel with 3 roots, each with their own anime adaptation, plus a prequel, plus like 10 spin-off series. Maybe I'll skip this one. That's a lot of stuff to watch.
Yeah.
I was already daunted when me and Alex came up with the idea for me to watch the Dot Hack series while playing the Dot Hack games. And I'm still working on Gundam, for crying out loud. I'm just looking to see if I missed any in here that are interesting. Let's see, Mortal Kombat 11, Days Gone. No, not really. Like, there's still a bunch of unannounced games that could change things this year, but it's still looking to be a pretty light year gaming-wise. I'm kind of happy about that. It's a lot, but I've liked almost all of them. Are they easy to get access to? It's less convoluted than Gundam, probably. Gundam's not really convoluted. Gundam's just... Unless you're talking Universal Century, then yeah, maybe I could see your argument. But that's why I like the ones that are one-offs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have the Gundam Wing continuity, you have the G Gundam continuity, and you have Gundam 00. I don't know, man. Is Fate easy to get? Is it easy to get access to? Because if it's not like streaming, might say no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like missing out on in-jokes or things like that. I finished Unicorn. Oh, cool. Very cool. I still need to get to it. Still need to get to Unicorn. I'm like halfway through G Gundam, and then I'm gonna start into. Crap, what's the next one I got? Oh, 8th MS Team. I'm gonna do that. And I technically haven't seen 8th MS Team, or 8th Mobile Suit Team, but then I get to go into Gundam X. Actually, no, Wing and then Gundam X. And Gundam X I'm very excited for because it's been recommended to me for years. Thank you, Right Stuff, for bringing it here. I don't even care that it's subtitled. Think all the fates are on Verve. Well, that's not going to help, Rising Sun. I'm not on Verve anymore. No, after my second daughter was born, Verve stopped working, and I never went back.
Oh, is that one channel or?
Yeah, the one that had like the multiple ones.
Oh, yeah.
And from what I understand, like other people who are... I mean, some people are still having good experience with Verve, but a couple of friends like me had the same problems with it. A couple spin-offs on Netflix? Okay. I can maybe look into them. A little worried. Like, are they older iterations, or are they more modern takes? By that I mean, are we following the modern standards of anime? Some of those are kind of daunting to me, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I mean, I turn on an anime and I get to see a chick with big boobs and it's like, what? Why? Believe it or not, that happens a lot in anime now. Like, a lot of modern series just, like, making their main female their main female characters all really busty gals. Like, to the point where I would think that they'd have back trouble. Verve works for me, but no, Crunchyroll doesn't work. Yeah, and see, for me and a couple of other friends, like, finally Crunchyroll got working again, and I can still watch some stuff, but I'm not subscribed to them, and I'm not going to be subscribed to them again, but Verve has not worked. For example, Chris was one of the people that had the problem where his video would get out of sync with his audio. And so you literally have audio that's like 2 minutes ahead, and then the video would start up again, and it would still continue like that.
Oh, yeah.
Fate is a modern anime, so with the exception of the original 2006 version. Okay, do I have to worry about ecchi or yuri or yaoi? Sometimes I don't want to watch anime for relationships, people. Sometimes I just want to see people beat the crap out of each other.
Or giant robots.
Well, always giant robots. We don't consider whether or not giant robots are on the screen. Giant robots, I'm sold. Which reminds me, I need to go watch some Pacific Rim. Oh, jeez. For some reason, the audio decided to cut out on WoW. This is our luck.
Oh, I thought just because maybe you were not clicked.
No, because I was clicked on something else.
Yeah.
And it just never kicked back in. My bad. There is no yaoi. Okay, there you go. To bring Andrea up to speed. So yaoi is guy-on-guy action.
Okay.
Yuri is girl-on-girl action. And ichi, or ecchi, I'm not sure how it's actually supposed to be said, is basically... I don't know how else better to say this than softcore porn. That it's one of the things that drives me crazy about Food Wars.
Yeah.
Because I love that anime, but it is ichi. And so at that point, like, in between all of the foodgasms, you have to deal with, you know, random panty shots and random looking straight into the cleavage shots. And, like, that's not what I'm there for. I'm there to see Soma wow everybody and occasionally lose and learn from it. I don't think there's Yuri with the exception of Kaleid, but that one is weird. That one is weird that I probably wouldn't recommend to you. Yes, you'd recommend. So basically what you're saying is if it's ichi or if it's yaoi, you'd recommend it to me. That's what I'm getting from that. But if it's Yuri, nah. Nah. So that's like the downside of watching anime these days. Like, some of the stuff that gets recommended to me would blow your mind. Seriously.
I bet.
My patience
so,
has
like,
reached its
one
limit.
example that I brought
will
in,
be
like,
ready.
the early Drak and Shadow days was an anime called Heaven's Lost Property. And I haven't even seen anything in that show other than one episode where apparently the main character, who's like a leery teenage boy, wishes that his teenage crush couldn't wear underwear. And so, like, then at that point, any kind of underwear that she tries to put on just magically flies across the room like a bullet.
And if it means your extinction, then
That's
so
anime
be it.
in modern day to me. I should recommend yaoi, but not tell him it's yaoi. Yeah, that'll work out so well for you. Then it'd be like, I have a legitimately serious series that I want to recommend to you, Drak. I'd be like, nope. We learned our lesson, didn't we? Everybody's going surfing. Surfing on the magic surfboards. There we go.
If you intend to reclaim Azeroth's magic, then you shall have it.
Come on, shout at the platform. I dare you to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Good boy. Do it. That's the way it
Make their
goes.
appearance, but they are too late. The powers contained here are sufficient to destroy the
Hey, look, he's
world 10
monologuing,
times
Andrea.
over.
Why are
What do
they
you
all
think
love
they
to
will
just
do to
You
monologue?
sly dog! You caught me monologuing, didn't you? There we go.
The mortals will destroy.
Will this be the one that I get lucky with?
Sister.
Will it?
Have you?
Will it?
I did what I had to.
Drak should watch Gonna Be the Twin Tails with the knowledge it is one of my favorite anime. Well, now I'm not gonna, because you've already said that you would like to be able to have me watch Yaoi, but not tell me it's Yaoi.
Me deeply, but the monumental
No
loss
mount.
of life
No.
had to end.
Which did you have both, or you have one of these mounts in here?
I will mourn his loss.
Well, technically one of them doesn't drop anymore.
Which one?
The blue one technically drops in, not Eye of Eternity. That's where I was just barely.
I thought there were two, because I got...
There are two. The blue, like I was saying, the blue one drops in the dungeon now. Not the eye. Crap. There's the Nexus, and then the one that's on the dragons. That dungeon, the final boss there drops the blue right now.
Oh, did they just change that?
No, it's been changed for years.
Okay, because I gotten two out of the same...
It might be that they draw from both, but I got mine way back when through... crap, what is it called?
Because I
Night
got...
Rising Sun.
Because I think I got the blue and the azure from the same one, but I just had to do it on two separate tunes.
It's gonna bug me now. The Nexus... I have to go through it in my head now. So Utgard Keep, Utgard Pinnacle, Nexus, Ajil Narub, Ankahet, Halls of Storm, Halls of Lightning. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Andrea, help me. What is it?
Good night, Rising Sun.
Yep.
Well,
crap. It's the one where you use the dragons.
Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You can pull it up on it, can't you?
If
you go to, like, the enemy, or under the tab.
But that would be cheating.
Oh, come on. You can look it up. You can look it up.
Let's see, so Wrath of the Lich King. The Oculus, that's what it was called. The Oculus.
Well, which one did we just do?
We just did Eye of Eternity.
Go to Eye of Eternity real quick.
Okay. I don't think the mounts show up in the journal.
They do, because that's how I kind of keep track before I found another way to look.
Oh, these are dungeons. So, Eye of Eternity. Loot.
Look.
Oh yeah, he does drop the blue drake. But
Yeah,
because
that's
Azure Drake, which is the one I'm aiming for.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, I know I gotten both of them.
No, I have the blue drake.
Okay.
I don't need it. Because I got it in the Oculus.
Because I remember getting...
See, right there.
Like, two of the same one and the other one on, like, the same day.
Because you suck.
Because I had to run on two different tunes, and I was like...
No, the correct answer is you suck.
I know, I suck.
You guys have no idea. The luck she pulls off is not fair. It's not fair, okay? Alright, I think depending on how fast we run through Ulduar, we might be done after that.
Pretty much.
Because, I don't know about you, I'm getting really tired, and we've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. So...
We'll be lucky if we get through it pretty quick.
It depends. If we get access to the Spark of Imagination quicker than if we get it right off the bat, because some people were still telling me that you could still do it. You could still go to the Spark of Imagination really early. But for some reason, our raid just didn't let us do it.
Yeah.
If we can do that, then we can cruise through the Keepers, which is really all you need to unlock Yogg. And then I can just nuke through Yogg.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's the hope anyway. Oh, and apparently I'm getting messaged on Twitter from people, so yay! Like, sorry, we couldn't make it tonight. Now, just for a fun fact, if people are wondering how the streaming schedule is going to work out, here's my ideal plan for it, is that we will be streaming on Tuesdays, just WoW stuff, just messing around in WoW, hanging out with you guys. But Saturday is kind of the big stream night, as that's the one we'll do like a full 3 hours for, and we'll change out games like halfway in, so you guys can look forward to that. And this actually this upcoming weekend, I'll probably have the poll up in the next little bit, but this upcoming weekend we have 4 good games lined up.
The question is, oh, so we're not worried about, like, isn't WrestleMania this weekend?
It is, but I'm still gonna.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I can't watch it live. So,
that's true.
Like, technically, I'm supposed to be watching it live, but the WWE network hates me. So it does, because like, this is literally me watching any event live on it. I watch for 5 minutes, it locks up, and then I have to wait another 5 minutes for it to. No, I wait another 5 minutes. It comes back on. It works for another 2, and then I have to wait another 10 because it's locked up again. So that's why I don't watch. I don't watch WWE events live. I wait until after. So probably Saturday night I will be, or actually during the day on Saturday, I will be catching up on the Hall of Fame. And then the following day, I'll be catching up on TakeOver, and then hopefully during the week I can nuke through WrestleMania. That's lots of stuff to go over. And Andrea will kill me because she'd be like, I need you to come and help me with the kids. I'm like, I need to watch these matches. We gotta do a run of the ropes. Andrea, don't you understand my problems?
No.
Why don't you understand my problems? I thought you got me. Yes, you get me. It's just podcast. Okay, into Ulduar we go. Supposedly, we should be able to get access to the Spark of Imagination. If we can, then I can just nuke through the Keepers. If not, then I gotta plow my way through all the required bosses.
Well, you say you can actually just warp through there?
Well, so as soon as I talk to Bran, then that teleporter will turn on, right?
The answers are here.
Okay.
I can feel it.
And the teleporter, after it activates, for some reason over the last couple of years, it gives you every teleport point. And so at that point, you could just teleport all the way to Mimiron, engage hard mode, and go kill him.
Okay, let's move out. Get into your machines. I'll speak to you from here via the radio.
I don't care. Come on. Give me access to the damn teleporter. I just want to use the Ulduar teleporter.
They probably fixed it so you couldn't.
Well, I have to wait until he starts up.
Yeah.
So they take the barrier down, and then I should be able to use it. Come on, Bran.
Do you have to talk to him again?
The Iron Dwarves have been seen emerging from the bunkers at the base of the pillar straight ahead.
He's just got a script.
Destroy
There
the
you go.
bunkers, and they'll be forced to fall back.
Yeah, no, don't have access to the teleporter again. I wonder if they perma-fixed it. Damn it. Okay. We'll go through this as quick as we possibly can. Stop giving me crap. Just let
And
me
this
get in.
will feel like forever to get through. Driving this little thing.
Well,
Too bad you can't take the motorcycle and kill it.
You don't do enough damage on the motorcycle.
But you could probably kill it with your bear alone, or whoever you're.
But what's your... okay, fine. We'll try that out.
Well,
I've
you
never
don't have to. I'm just saying.
We'll try it. I've never done it.
Oh,
so-
I've done it on my rogue.
Okay, then at that point, I will own it. Just because I know that I can.
Because I know
I'm more overpowered than you.
That might be true.
I got the good gear. Actually, technically I don't, because this guy just barely hit 120. I'm sitting at a measly 293. So I need to go start working on him again. Okay, well this is a longer walk now. Kind of reminds everybody that this is how big Ulduar was. Hey, wait, can I get the heal? No! You suck. You suck. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and do this.
Don't you have your werebear?
I do. I just don't have the skin on right now.
Oh, okay.
I like the way that the exterior claws matched up to the armor that I had.
In a few moments, we'll be dropping into... What's that? Be careful, something's headed your way.
Oh, this is cute.
Quickly.
Everything's coming to kill me.
Entity detected. Threat assessment protocol active. Primary target engaged.
Engage.
Flame Leviathan.
Reevaluation. Alert. Static defense system failure.
Yeah, we'll need to see if we can get Rising Sun to actually join us on Saturday, and then we can have some fun with, like, Devil May Cry. That'd be fun, right?
Pretty much.
Come on. Seriously, everybody came out to play.
Defense protocol breach.
Can I come out to play? Warriors, come out and play.
Okay, where's the chest? Just die already. There's the finish.
There we go. We didn't need to take this stupid thing with us.
Well, we're still in combat, so
Oh, yeah. Too bad you don't have, like, Vanish or something. You can just, like...
do that. There we go. Now I'm out of combat. Okay, anything? No. I'm eventually going to need to come here anyway, so I might as well grab whatever I can grab. What I might need to start doing is what I've seen a lot of WoW streamers do. Just take your characters one by one in and plow through it. That way you don't get one chance, you get like 8, 9. If you're like me and you have a character for each class. I mean, I have more than that, but the allied races aren't there yet.
No toys for me? Oh, I promise I won't break them this time.
Screw you.
Toys. Very bad.
Nope. Can I access it now? Nope. Antechamber. Yeah, it sucks. Well, let's go ahead and plow through here.
I need a target.
Boom. So I'm going to go ahead and get this question out of the way because we have technically gotten it asked, and I don't want to have to forget it again. So where can they find your YouTube channel, Andrea?
I don't really have a YouTube channel.
And she's barely on Twitter. Yep, this is pretty much where you find her. So...
I mean, I do have a Twitter.
I mean, I'm sure somebody will twist the story and say, like, I don't give you an opportunity to make a Twitter or something like that, but...
Well, I do have it.
Or to make a YouTube channel. But, no. You've got a life outside
Well,
of
like I
this.
said, I have a Facebook and a Twitter account. It just...
Yeah.
I, once in an occasion, check it here and there, but...
There we go. I can at least grab that That'll be helpful. But no, I don't really think you have any aspirations of making a YouTube channel.
Well, I did a long time ago. I mean, like, just an account, but that was a long, long time ago, and I never used it.
Yeah. Do you even remember what the channel's name was?
No.
Yeah.
That's why I said it was a long, long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Grab money. Okay. Plot for the trash here. I really just, if I had the gear, I'd just swap over to balance and I'd just moonfire everything to death. That at that point I'd probably do enough damage to pull that crap off. And of course, this is one of those dungeons where I can't mount up inside. Thanks, Blaze. Wonderful.
Like, I'm not leaving you alive.
No, I hit the snow. So I gotta wait for these guys to stop coming. Alright, Andrea, it's time. It's time to face off against... Oh, dear. Who are we facing off against?
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
You will suffer.
Thankfully, his hard mode is really easy to unlock. You just gotta beat him quick. There we go. Staff of Endless Winter? I think I already have that. So.
Last.
Okay. No. I could come in here and get my Sailor Moon set on the Druid. But where's the fun in that? So just use whatever speed buffs I can. Move on to Thorim. Wait, I remember you in the mountains. Crap, I don't have that bow, but if I pick it up on my druid, it won't count.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that. I really just... I honestly think, like, it should be available for me to just grab it.
And trade it?
Not necessarily trade it, but that it would count towards my appearances.
Oh, that would be nice.
But it doesn't. You have to actually come in here with...
Whoever.
With, like, a mage for cloth wearers or a warrior for plate wearers.
I don't have interlopers. You mortals who dare
I mean, the
to
cloaks are the
interfere
only
with
ones that
my
get the exception,
sport will
because everyone
pay.
wields them.
Wait. You. I remember you. In the mountains. But you. What is this?
Thorin, my lord. Why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you?
Hi,
they
Laura
must
Bailey.
Be stopped.
Do not hold back. Destroy them.
Okay, move on to the next room. Words cannot express my respect for Laura Bailey. Not crush. I'm married, thank you. Shut up. Okay. If you hit me with your hammer, Thorim, I'm going to scream. Damn it!
It's like, we don't need you to hit us with your freaking hammer.
No, we don't.
Whelps. You dare challenge me atop my pedestal?
Yes.
I will crush you myself.
I'm sure you will.
Impossible.
Come on down,
Lord
pumpkin.
Thorin, I will bring your foes a frigid death.
Stay your arms. I yield. You, fiend!
He thought
you
he
are
stood
not
a
my
chance.
beloved. Be gone! Behold the hand behind
Thorin,
all the
you were in
evil
love with a
that has
tentacle.
befallen
How's that make you
Ulduar.
feel?
Left my kingdom in ruins, corrupted my
Oh,
brother,
that one
and
I can get.
slain my wife.
Embrace of the Gladiator.
And now it falls to you, champion, to avenge us all.
I can get that one too. It's a weapon appearance.
Great, but I will lend you my aid
Legacy
as
of
I
Thunder.
am able. You must prevail.
So now I have that. Wow, I've actually gotten kind of lucky tonight. I've got a lot of appearances that my druid can pick up.
Yay!
Let's speed this up a little bit, shall we? We'll dash our way over to Freya. And hopefully, after taking on Freya, I think that'll open up the Spark of Imagination. So, then at that point, we don't have to worry about that anymore. And here's the only area, I believe, you can mount in Ulduar, aside from the outside. Yay!
That's so nice.
I can run up to her. He's so good. Okay.
Grant me your strength. His hold on me dissipates. I can see clearly once more.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Okay, can't get that. Lifebinder, have that already. Alright, so we have Freya. Now we just need to take out Mimiron, and then that's it. Then it's on to Yogg. So we're making somewhat good time, but it's still going to be a little over.
Oh, yeah.
That's alright, we'll take it. Okay, so... Oh, that's weird. I can't use the teleporter for the conservatory. Oh, noes. Did they put in, like, another fix? Please don't tell me I have to go through frickin' Mimiron's trash. Oh, I can actually use that. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now the transporter works.
Oh, that's good.
Spark of Imagination. Yay! Alright, Mimiron, here we come. Do you remember that big red button?
Yes.
I'm gonna press that big red button. I'm gonna mash it. I'm gonna break it. And then I'm gonna break Mimiron.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. This area will self-destruct.
Now why would you go and do something like that? Didn't you see the sign that said, "Do not push this button"? How will we finish testing with the self-destruct mechanism active?
There we go. Leviathan Mark II taken care of.
Wonderful! Positively marvelous results.
I'm glad you're so appreciative, Mimiron.
Barely a dent.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right along.
Calm down, man. Calm down. Calm down, dude. The other thing I'll admit I've thought about doing, like, for Tuesdays, is we might also experiment with doing some Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Twitch is probably got a bigger streaming audience on Tuesdays than YouTube does. Hi, VX001.
This area will self-destruct in 9 minutes.
Bye, VX001.
Thank you, friends. Your efforts have yielded some fantastic data.
Hey, look, it's a giant toilet.
Oh, no, there it is.
And here comes the poop.
The poop.
Here comes the poop. I'm sorry, the aerial command unit.
Isn't it beautiful?
No.
I call it the magnificent aerial command unit.
I'm sure that you love it. And now it's dead. So I hope that love was worth it.
Preliminary testing phase complete. Now comes the true test.
will self-destruct in 8 minutes.
Gaze upon its magnificence! Bask in its glorious... glory! I present you with... E07TRON!
In other words, Voltron!
Self-destruct sequence terminated. Override code.
It's so cute, right, Andrea? It's a Voltron boss.
Yep.
It's a Voltron boss.
It would appear that I made a slight miscalculation. I allowed my
Oh, Fragment of
mind to be
Valkyr.
corrupted
Or
by that
Valinir.
fiend
Except
in
I'm
the
on the
prison,
wrong character.
overriding my primary
I have that
directive.
belt.
All systems seem to be functional now. Clear.
I have that illusion, I think. Ooh, a fist weapon. Delirium's Touch. What does it look like? That looks pretty cool. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the Leviathan Mark II. A little bit. Okay, make our way back up so that we can then make our way to Yogg. Yeah, now I'm starting to feel it. Oh, now I'm feeling tired. Must fight off the tired. Must fight off the tired. Okay, Shatter Blockway would probably be closer. Just so then we can just turn left. Hi, observation ring. Come here, Guardians.
It's like, we don't want to deal with you.
Well, I mean, we do, but we don't. If you get that meaning. There we go. Hi there. Do you know where the cafeteria is? I mean, you don't have any mouths, but I'm pretty sure you'd know, right? Okay. Let's just see if I can speed through General Vezax. And then we'll do Dear Yogg. Oh, Yoggy Poo! Knowing my luck, somebody in chat is going to tell me, like, oh, you need to do Algalon first before you do Yogg. That's what gets you the mount. Oh. Well, that would have been good to know, wouldn't it?
Your destruction will herald a new age
You know what's really sad, Andrea? I actually kind of like the older appearances of the faceless ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and now they don't do them anymore. Because everything got updated. See, because now everything's like Battle for Azeroth model. I kind of like those original ones. I kind of wish that Ulduar was outside of time. So you could get it if you wanted it.
Kind of like have the bubble thing that you can go back to the past, sort of.
Kind of. Kind of, but like the raid bot or the raid dungeon just stays the same. But I have a feeling it's because they use the same
time to strike
world
at the head
assets.
of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
I don't want to. I want to focus them on you, Sarah. And there you go. One. Now it just takes one. And then it unlocks the Yogg phase. This was definitely nuked down.
1,000 faces. Cower before my true form. Bow down before the god of death.
But what if I don't want to bow down?
Madness will consume you.
Oh, the Chamber of the Aspects. Okay.
It is done. All have given that which must be
Tremble,
given.
mortals, before the coming of the end.
Can I do this?
Yes, you can.
Without losing a lot of sanity?
Kind of hard.
Yes.
For it to be as it must, yes.
It is
Time to get the brain.
There we go. The brain's gotten.
Look upon the true face of death.
I don't want to.
Your fate is sealed. The end of days is finally upon you, and all who inhabit this miserable little seedling.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, so that is Yogg. Let's see if I got the mount. Am I lucky enough to get the mount? Am I? Nope.
Nope.
At least I don't think so. Ooh, Caress of Insanity. That's a new mace. I'll get that. Dark Age of Depravity. I can't get that, but I can get these leather pants.
I thought there was another item that was an appearance that you didn't have in your...
I already grabbed it. The Caress of Insanity.
Well, there was another one.
There's
that
this
one.
axe, but druids can't wield axes.
Okay. Well, you could at least maybe add it to your collection. No. No.
Because I can't use it. I have to equip it to be able to get it in my appearances. Okay, so I'm trying to think which one would... Oh, yeah. Hearthstone would do it. So let's get ourselves back to Borealis. Or at least this character back to Borealis. And I think that's going to go ahead and end this stream. There might be nights where we go for a third hour, but since we have crap going on tomorrow morning, I figure it probably better be a good idea to get to bed.
Yep.
So we hope you guys have enjoyed. We will be back on Saturday, and we'll have the poll up very soon on the games that we are going to let you guys decide what we play. And yeah, we'll be there, and we hope you guys will be too. And until then, we'll see you next time.
See you later.